Alright guys, as you can tell, today we are going to be talking about comp, or I guess I'll say ranked. So by the title, I'm sure you can see that I am not really a huge fan of the playlist. I think that it's a huge missed opportunity on Bungie's end. I've been really looking forward to a ranked ladder in this game. I think it's the main thing that this game has been missing on the competitive side. A ranked ladder would be huge for this game. So why am I not so thrilled about it? Well, because this is not a real ranked ladder. It's not even a ranked ladder at all, in my opinion. That's mostly because it uses SBMM to matchmake. Like, honestly, as bad as, like, I have a lot of issues with it. I'm gonna talk about the good things too. But the main problem for me is the SBMM matchmaking. That's not what you like. That doesn't make any sense in a ranked ladder. You should be matching people based on your rank. Like if I'm in gold and you're in gold, we should be able to match each other, not like I'm in gold, you're in gold, but you're way better than me, so I'm never gonna play you. Like that doesn't make any sense. If you're way better than me, then we'll play, you'll win, and you'll rank up, and then I won't be in your rank anymore and we won't play. You see what I mean? That's my biggest issue. I think that prevents it from being a true ranked ladder. Also, I don't even really understand the point of putting SBMM in this playlist. We have tons and tons of other SBMM playlists. Like that is my main issue with it so far, is that SBMM based matchmaking. I'm not against it altogether. I'm just saying that in a ranked ladder, which is what this is advertised as, that just doesn't make any sense. So next big thing that I am very disappointed with in this playlist is the rewards, or lack thereof, I should say. Like basically you can get rows. Now, how do you get rows? Like you gotta grind, you gotta get to the top rank, you gotta play very well. No, you just play 3 games. Like that's I mean, for that to be, like, I'm not complaining about that, but for that to be the only reward is pretty bad. I know Rose is cool, like it has some good perks. I'm glad that they brought it back in like a good state. Definitely gave it some options perk wise. It can get very good rolls. I'm happy about all that. I would have liked to see an adept version of some sort, or maybe a craftable one, something like that, something unique to comp. But no, it's just a normal gun. It's pretty good. It's not the best. I'm gonna make a Rose video coming up. I did get the roll that I wanted, so that'll probably be my next video. But anyway, I know they said they're coming out with rewards, but like it's gotta launch with rewards. I mean, could you imagine if they released, like, this is a big rework, and like at least as advertised, it would be like releasing a dungeon or something and there's no rewards. Like that's literally what happened. Like they wouldn't do that. This is something I think it's kind of unacceptable at this point from such a big game studio to release something like this with no rewards. I'm not asking for like a weapon or a new exotic or anything, like, even though that's what dungeons give and other PvE stuff would give exotics, things like that. But I'm just asking for like an emblem, shoot, a shader, anything, like cosmetic especially, I think would be very good. My other big issue with this is they said the main reward is bragging rights. Yeah. Okay, so one, I don't know how you brag in an SBMM ladder. Like, it's so subjective. Like, if you're a very good player, getting to the top rank would actually be more difficult because you'd be playing very good players, you know? Like, it's hard to just brag. Like, if I see somebody's rank, it doesn't correlate to how good they are, really. I mean, it does a little bit because of how they did the points, but more or less, it just means that they've played a lot. Good players won't have to play as much. Bad players will have to play more, but in my opinion, most people can reach that top rank. Not everyone. I think like average to above average can reach the top rank, which is good, but that's not like a normal rank system. A normal rank system, the top 1% maybe will make the top rank. That's just how a normal rank ladder works. But anyway, like I said, bragging rights. Now, I'm all for bragging rights being one of the main rewards, but where are we bragging this? Like, you can't even show your rank. I don't even think you can view other people's rank. Like, come on, that's pretty bad. How are you gonna brag if you can't even show your rank? I think what I would have liked to see is maybe a title, kind of like the seals, you know, give you that title. I would have loved to see, like, if you're ascendant, you can put your title and it says your name, and then ascendant, like the title. That's one way they could have done that. They could have put it on the emblem, like, you know, something. There's no way to show it unless you go out of your way to tell people your rank, and that's just corny. Why would you do that? Like, nobody cares that much. Nobody cares even if you can flex it in the game. But if bragging rights are going to be their main reward, there has to be a way to actually, I don't know, brag. So yeah, those are my main issues with it. Slightly smaller issues, I don't know if I would have put Rift in there. I'm not against Rift. I actually have fun with Rift. I just don't think it's that competitive. I don't think the better team will always win a Rift match. I really don't. Like, I think you can be a better team and lose in Rift and vice versa. Like, I think it's just not the best game mode. I really don't know why 3v3 Clash wasn't put in there. That's the like tourney game mode, like that's the most competitive game mode, and they didn't even put it in the ranked system, so that's pretty questionable as it is. I've heard that maybe they don't want people jumping off the cliff in that mode to stop points, but I'm sure there's a way that they could work around that. But anyway, that's another like smaller complaint I have, but the main ones are the rewards and the SBMM. To me, in a ranked ladder, both those things are pretty ridiculous to not have. So what do I like? I do like some things. Ultimately, I think that it is better than the old comp. The old comp was awful. This one is, I mean, I think it's kind of awful too, but it's a little bit better. It's very similar though, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of just like they repainted the names of the old emblems because it uses SBMM, like I said. So it's very similar to the old one, but if nothing else, people are acting like it's new. So there's more people playing it. So if nothing else, it is better a little bit because it has a better population. I do like adding the game modes. Like I said, I would like to see Clash, but I do like that it rotates game modes. I think that's a big improvement because it gets boring just playing the same thing over again. I like that it didn't include elimination. I think trials is enough elimination for me. That's like, I hate that game mode, so playing it during trials is plenty. I would like to see trials get some rotating game modes too. I think that would be a big help in my opinion, but I do like that the groundwork is there. It has potential, we'll say. I think that it's a huge miss, but at least there is potential for them to fix it. I'm not saying I think they're gonna fix it, but literally, I think if you just tweak the matchmaking to be rank based instead of SBMM, I think that's a huge plus, and that would actually boost it a lot. There's potential to put leaderboards, like to try to climb to rank 1. Most rank ladders have stuff like that. I doubt we'll ever get that. I don't think they're all about being able to see who's good. I don't think they like to show good players from the rest. This is my opinion, so I don't know if we'll ever get that, but the groundwork is there. There is potential to try to show a leaderboard of some sort. But yeah, overall, is this game mode dead? I mean, it depends on how you look at it. I think there's two ways if you want to look at it to determine whether it's dead or not. If you are a good player or like a dedicated PvP player who is looking for a true like ranked ladder in a competitive system, yeah, I think this is a big flop, and for those players, I think the game mode is dead. I don't see good players really grinding this, especially for no rewards. There's really there's no reason to play, to be honest. The only reasons to play would be for rewards or for fun, and for most people, it's not either of those things, so there's really no reason to play. So yeah, I think if you're looking at it from like at a ranked, like you want a ranked ladder, then yeah, this is a big flop. I think the game mode is pretty dead already from that perspective. But if you're just looking at it as a comp rework, like a rework of the old competitive system, then yeah, I think it's a little better. So then I would consider it to be a dub if you're looking at it from that point of view. So anyway, to summarize it, if you wanted a true ranked system and like a real ladder, I think it's pretty dead on that as far as that goes. But if you were just looking for a comp rework out of that, I think as a comp rework, it's actually a pretty good rework. So definitely some potential there if you look at it from that perspective. But anyway, that's all. I had a lot of questions about what I thought about comp. I haven't really been able to make too many videos. I've been pretty busy at work and stuff like that, so I should be able to make some more here. I'm gonna get back into the groove of things. So anyway, keep an eye out for more videos, and as always, I'll see you next time.